Hey guys, it's Draven Nerds Productions here, and today I am going to be showcasing the 2022 Wooden Railway models of Thomas and Gordon. And I have been really wanted to do this for the past 3 months because I couldn't because of that unknown error on my current device. Anyway, I got both Thomas and Gordon on Amazon for the past 2 months, and I played with them. So the packaging on them looks really cool and really nice, and it literally has that little slide thing that it could reveal the engine. It literally has strings on them just so that you won't steal it, of course. And then, yeah, the side FSC, and then the licensing information, and then the top, and it looks really nice with that wooden railway piece of track, and then the bottom, it looks pretty nice. So let's take a look at Thomas first. And yes, I have already opened it for the past 3 months, and I played with it, so yeah, nothing to explain here. Anyway, let's take a look at this Thomas. Thomas looks absolutely amazing here. His face looks really nice, and I don't mind that his pupils are moving towards the right. And his face looks nice. And the side looks absolutely amazing with the rivets, the handbar railing, the handbars or something, and then the firebox glow, which is super realistic. And then the stripes, and then the 3D domes, and then the back, and then that little dip, which does remind people about the original wooden railway models of Thomas, possibly from the 90s. And then Thomas finally has a 3D coal piece, unlike the original counterparts, which they're literally flat. Same for the wood version, of course. And then the other side is exactly the same. And for the wheels, I know people are mixed on these, but I find them pretty unique because they're accurate to the show. And then the bottom underneath says Thomas. This Thomas model looks pretty great. We'll compare it to a wood Thomas that I have. And the only versions of Thomas that I have is the Thomas and the Dragon version and the Birthday Thomas. So, at the front, the faces are different, and the buffers are kind of different as well, but the buffer detailing is on the 2022 one carried, and that buffer detailing will be carried over to that. And the length and sides are different, and even the wheels are different, and even the top. And in the wood range, we got 2D domes, but in the new wooden railway format, we get 3D domes. So that's amazing. And then the backs are blank, and the other side is exactly the same. And the length, this 2022 wooden railway Thomas is longer than your average normal wooden railway classic Thomas. And he looks pretty accurate. So I would have to give this 2022 Thomas a 10 out of 10. And possibly my favorite Thomas because of how accurate and realistic it is. Because of these amazing realistic features. Okay, now let's move on to Gordon. Alrighty, here's the packaging, and it looks pretty nice. And then FSC, licensing info, and then the wooden railway, and then the top. And I didn't even showcase at the back, it says wooden railway, so I really like that. and then you pull it, and then you have to get piece of scissors to cut open. And keep that in mind. I just opened them for the past 3 months, and I just play with them, so keep that in mind. And also, I kind of forgot to explain on why his packaging is damaged on the front. It's because one of my brothers literally used the long tunnel from Brio, and my mom just put it back on, and then inside of a bag of wooden trains and rolling stock, and then it just literally got damaged here on our fun trip of our Carnival Cruise Vesta. So yeah, anyway, now let's move on to Gordon now. His front looks really nice, and his face looks pretty good, and I do like his facial expression, even though people are not fond of. But for me, I personally don't mind it. And I would like to see facial expressions like these nowadays. And also on my model, the buffer beam that I had here is chipped on my Gordon model, but that's okay. And the side is exactly the same, and I do love the wheel configuration. It looks amazing. And the side rods and everything, the firebox glow, the back is bland, and then the side is absolutely amazing and exactly the same, and has a dome and has a name right there. Has his name right there. It says Gordon. This model is absolutely amazing. And I don't mind the amount of plastic. Now on the tender, it looks pretty good too. With the handbar railing, the number 4, the rivets, the cold, and the back is bland, but what I did on my model is give him a rectangle just so that he looked like that he has it in the show. Well, season 23 and 24, I meant to say. So yeah. And then Gordon's tender underneath. And I don't mind the amount of plastic that they literally use, because they're cheaper than the wooden ones. And they did do this before in the original Wooden Railway before. From the 2000s and 2010s, I guess. So yeah, that's Gordon's tender. And unfortunately, I don't have any sort of Gordon model to compare with, so that's the only Gordon that I had. In conclusion, the new Wooden Railway formatted 2022 models of Thomas and Gordon look amazing. I give both of them a 10 out of 10 because of their accurate proportions, the realistic features, the wheels, the variety of facial expressions, and even the firebox glow, and making them accurate to the TV series. And it is wonderful. And I can't wait to get the rest of the 2022 Wooden Railway models, because I absolutely love this a lot. And I can't wait to get James, Percy, and even the other characters like Nia, Rebecca, Hero, Kevin, and even all of them, and even the sets like the Figure 8 set and Knapford Station, Tip of Sheds, and even hardly anything else. I mean, it's that amazing. Anyway, that is my review on the 2022 Wooden Railway Thomas and Gordon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell me what do you think about these 2022 Wooden Railway models. This is Draven Nerds Productions, and I will see you guys next time. See you next time.